Hello, Gemini. Let's go ahead and look at your April monthly forecast. Let's see. We've got general and love. And if these messages do not resonate with you, check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Okay? Let's go ahead and get started for Gemini's April. You are between worlds right now. You are coming out of darkness. You're coming into light. I feel like there's just you teetering back and forth between the light and the dark. You're teetering between two lives. It is the number 3, which is connected to Gemini. And this is about communication as well, okay? Let's see what the number 3 consists of. Let's see what the book says. So it says, transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. It says, between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life. Within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. Ooh. All right, so that sounds like a lovely way to start your April. Let's go ahead and see what this means. April for Gemini. Spirit, please show me Gemini for the month of April. All right, you got balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Okay, so Spirit, please show me Gemini for the month of April. All right, we've got the 9 of spring. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. And we've got Prince of Summer. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 5 of Autumn. Okay, so the 5 of Autumn says, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. I also feel like for some of you Geminis, I feel like you are trying to defend everything that you've worked so hard for. I feel like for some of you, you are feeling left out in the cold. We do have the 10 of winter behind you, so this could be about some type of difficulties in relationships, okay? Maybe for some of you, you guys have been experiencing some type of depression, and maybe there needs to be some type of an apology here, okay? Funny enough, I already made the thumbnails for the month of April for all of the signs, and actually I used the dandelion. Okay, and so there could be some type of wishes that there's something that you are hoping for. I feel like for some of you Geminis, I feel like you need to get grounded, okay? Grounding is very important. And I think that that could be very hard for a lot of you Geminis who, you know, are kind of flittery little butterflies. You guys are like flying from one thing to the next. And I feel like you need to get grounded so that you're not missing out on opportunities that are coming in for you. I do feel like with this balance card, there needs to be some, I feel like there was harsh words that were spoken. I'm seeing almost what looks like blood coming out of the lion's mouth. And for some of you, I feel like you need to learn to bite your tongue, okay? In some of these situations that you find yourself in. I do feel like there are some challenging aspects when it comes to, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be, love, it could be anything, okay? But I feel like for some of you, you just kind of want to take flight. You want the simpler things in life, but at the same time, you're going to have to put in the work. Spirit, please show me Gemini for the month of April. We've got the World card here. So for some of you, you could be traveling. But also this is about completions of a cycle. And that's what it's saying with between the worlds is you're not quite out of one cycle so that you can fully step into another cycle. So for some of you, you could be going through some type of a separation is what I'm getting here. But I feel like the month of April, there's going to be a lot of things that need to come up. Again, you are needing some type of balance, and that is what the Six of Earth is talking about. Also, charity, generosity, and a windfall. So for some of you, you could end up with a windfall of money. There could be somebody here that maybe you can talk to that can, that is generous, that can give you some type of information. We've got the Five of Air here: mistakes, melodrama, and reassessment. You need to reassess your role in something, and maybe there is some type of an apology that needs to come through. We did get the Magician here, so make sure that you are not the trickster or somebody else isn't the trickster with you, okay? Manifestation, empowerment, and preparedness. Okay, with that said, I do feel like if you are wanting to manifest something new into your life, you're going to have to release the way that you're looking at something, okay? You're going to have to release your ideas. There is some type of endings, like I was saying. There's a transformation here. There's some type of communication that you could be waiting on. But I also do feel like there is an apology in order, and I feel like you need to be very strategic as to how you play this next step in your life. I do feel like for a lot of you, 2 5s here says that there is some type of upheaval, some type of changes, some type of endings that need to happen. If you're wanting give and take, you have to be willing to also there has to be give and take on your end as well. There are major endings with the Death card here, but you are the Phoenix rising from the ashes. We've got take time to breathe out. Okay, I think for a lot of you, Gemini, sometimes you speak out of context or somebody is speaking out of context with you. And I think you need to take a step back and really look at the chaos and the things that are going on in your life and the reason why things are ending. You are the common denominator of all the rises and falls and everything that happens in your life. And you have to take responsibility for your actions in all of it. You are not innocent. You are not a victim, okay? That is what I'm gathering very strongly here. If you have a wish for something, and I feel like you need to change the way that you're looking at this situation and then readdress it so that you can come at it from a different angle is what I'm getting. Let's find out what the angels have to say with my Geminis for the month of April. Holy crap. Okay, so we've got 2 cards out. We've got ease and grace and take charge and action. You need to know when to push forward and you need to know when to pull back. You need to know when to communicate and you need to know when to be quiet, okay? Pushing forward, pulling back. It's like a lot of the time, we don't know how to do this because we're so used to running after everything and always having to defend ourselves all the time. I do feel like for some of you, you definitely need to get out into nature more. You are manifesting a new beginning for yourself, but again, it goes back to having to close all these old doors. I do feel like you have all the tools necessary to make your dreams a reality as well. Lots of changes for you, Geminis, and needing to overcome. For your love life, Gemini, we've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. For some of you, maybe you're needing to focus more on your work. And true love and romance. Here we go. This is the romance of a lifetime. And at the bottom of the deck, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. This, like I was saying earlier, with this between the worlds, there is some type of communication that needs to be had about these changes. And if you really love someone, and this doesn't always necessarily have to be romantic, this could be, like I said, family, friends, you know, whatever, put it where it fits. Everybody's going to have a different storyline. I feel like if there is something that you feel that you are missing out on, especially with these fives, I feel like communication, you need to address the communication style and how you're communicating, because I feel like, you know, either someone is not listening to you or you're not listening to someone else, and where, you know, how they feel or how you feel. Let's see what the angels have to say about this. Spirit, please show me Gemini for the month of April. What do we got here? Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Time is of the essence, and I feel like for a lot of us, we always feel like we're running out of time. But really, in all actuality, time is fluid, but also time is a friend to no one. So if you feel that because of, you know, past events, and, you know, you need to get out of your past. That's what this is talking about. Maybe your past was all about doom and gloom, and I'm the victim, and I'm the this, and I'm the that. And it's telling you it's time for you to step into this new world of hopes and wishes and dreams and optimism and excitement, and seeing the glass is refillable instead of empty or full. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of this for you Geminis. I feel like, you know, again, knowing when to push forward, knowing when to pull back. I feel like as you are going through whatever endings and completions, I feel like new doors are opening, but I do feel like apologies are very much necessary, and coming at things from a little bit of a lighter energy, knowing your value, knowing your worth, and also understanding the value of other people in your life, and also the value of communication, paying attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth, because I feel like a lot of the time, some of you Geminis can, you know, some people just don't know what they're going to get from you from 1 minute to the next, you know, and you guys need to be much more clearer. You know, take action and take charge in the things that need to, but also give yourself time to heal, time to breathe. You know, before you say something, think about it, and then come at it with a loving heart and an open mind. Anyway, Gemini, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. If this does not resonate with you, please check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you again, and just know that I love you all so much. Happy April.